Welcome to NHL Hockey News Report, and this one I know you will love because this one is huge. When will the Jets win the Stanley Cup? Now that's a huge one. Everyone says next year. But everyone thought predictions for last year was going to be the Predators. And now everyone's like, Jets. Could that be possible? Now let's look how it could be. Let's talk about it. So, when will the Jets win the Stanley Cup? Of course, I just said, a couple of you, most people are saying, oh, the Jets this year. Could that be true? Let's do it. I'm going to give out an example. The Capitals. Alright, 15 and 16 season, they did great. They won the President's Trophy for best, number one in the league, being number one. All that. Everyone's like, they're going to win the Stanley Cup. Round 1, beat 4-2 over the Philadelphia Flyers. Round 2, 4-2, Penguins. Boom, they were out. Alright, then we go into 16-17 season, and we're all like, they can win it this time. They go through, remember, they go play the Maple Leafs, 4-2, they won. And then they go to the Pittsburgh Penguins, 4-3, Game 7 they went to, and then they lost. Boom. Everyone's like, who do you think is going to win? Tampa, some of you said Tampa, Predators. Some of you said that. No one saw Capitals anymore. Like, they're going to just lose the second round. Remember, they go win. Remember, they go play it. The Caps play. Gets Blue Jackets win 4-2. Then go to the Penguins, win 4-2. Then go to the Lightning, 4-3. Then go to the final and won 4-1 over the Vegas Golden Knights. See, so the pressure. How do you think the Winnipeg Jets can make it? Let's see some players that could really bring it over. A couple astronaut players I think could be on that list of being that great, offensive player they do need. And one of them, I would say, the main part is Connor Hellebuyck. Because Connor Hellebuyck, you might be like, he's just a goalie. Of course, he's really good, but he can't score and do this. Remember, the goalie changes the game. The goalie cannot let any goals and wait until the next player. He controls the game. He lets how many goals he wants in. Well, of course, he don't want any in, but he controls how many goals go in. The players don't control how many goals go in. The defensemen don't control how many goals go in. Of course, the defense try to help him, but he does not help him. Remember, Hellebuyck brings him to many places. Since he's a really good player, we all know. Another player I'm going to go into is actually Dustin Byfuglien. Now, Dustin Byfuglien, we all know, oh yeah, Dustin Byfuglien, a really hard player, the guy to go for. So let's talk about how he is. Let's look. So Dustin Byfuglien, something about him, he is very good. We all know how physical he was. Well, he is still. And looking at him, of course, he used to play in Chicago, won the Stanley Cup in 2010, and they said when he played against the Flyers and Pronger was on there, he hit Pronger, and Pronger was like, what? And remember, Pronger was one of the most physical defensemen of all time, a Hall of Famer and all that. Like, wow, because Byfuglien actually do that's the guy you need. And that's the guy you need to use to become a Stanley Cup player. Another one, another all-star, the best center right now, and that's Mark Scheifele. This guy will bring you wonders because he scores. He's not the captain, but we all know Scheifele is that number one center. Another one is I just had it in my mind. What was it supposed to be? Blake Wheeler. Thank you. Blake Wheeler. Blake Wheeler will be that contributor, that captain. Even though he's 33, he's still very good, but he's going to be that captain leading that team. If your team was kind of like, have that good captain, what's the point? Because that good captain says, all right, let's go. Score goals, get into it. Come on. That's what they do. Another player that is really critical into this whole thing, you probably like, why did I not say it? That's Patrick Laine. Patrick Laine is the guy they will win with. That Alex Ovechkin, 40 goals, he can do it. I would say nothing but the best. A guy that I feel like will be able to do it, well, never mind, let me put another one that can really help. Like, why am I writing all these down? It's most of the players. Because Nikolai is another big player, and Kyle Connor. Alright, those are the guys who are going to bring him to the Stanley Cup. Right? One that we might think of is probably like what I not said. Alright, I'll tell you, Jack Roslovic. Alright, you probably think, why did I not say that? Because I don't know how he's gonna be. Is he gonna be like a Mark Scheifele? Is he gonna be one of those Eels, Connor guys? You know, Laine guys, you know, those good guys. That good down the middle guy. Like Scheifele, you mind me? Can he be that guy? And if he is, I would gladly put him as a Stanley Cup guy that could really bring him to the Stanley Cup. I would gladly love to do that. Now, looking at those guys, that is huge. Winning the Stanley Cup with the Jets, these are the guys you can do it with. Now remember, these guys are not always just going to score. They can't score every single game, every single period, put 3 goals a game, you know, have a hat trick. You know, all those players are not going to all score, right? A couple players that you can use as depth that could really bring this team together is Little. Brian Little. Of course, you're probably like, really? But he's going to be that good center, third to fourth line center. If Jack Roslovic can be that guy for them. Nato Perel is another one. He can be that left winger or center, whatever they prefer, they want him to be. That's another one for depth. Those 2 guys are depth players. Not depth. Another one to put in now is Kopp. Andrew Kopp. It's another one. These guys are depth players. I know there's a lot of depth players. Looking at also, I forgot to put in the winning Stanley Cup. He's also Tyler Myers is a big one. He's tall. He can shoot the puck. Good playmaker to the net. I'm sorry I didn't write that one down. I don't know why I did. I just went over my mind. Sorry about that, everyone. Looking at Andrew Kopp is another big one. Looking at Adam Lowry. You know, looking at those, can they win the Stanley Cup next year? Is that possible? Let's say, alright, let's do it. Can they win the Stanley Cup next year? Let's see. Let's look at it. Here we go. So, looking at, depends on, let's talk about, alright, 17-18 season. Let's talk about the trade deadline, alright? This past season trade deadline. Who did they pick up? Paul Stastny, right? Joe Morrow, a couple other guys, right? You know why? Because those are good players, except Joe Morrow, not much. But because Paul Stastny left to go to the Golden Knights because his contract was up. But Paul Stastny bought him a lot. A couple players, too, you know, can really bring it. What can make him win now? You know, what players next year can really bring them now? Will they trade off Tyler Myers since his contract's up? Could they do that? This is a team that needs to win right now because you're probably like, well, Laine can be there for a while. You know, Scheifele, you know, hold the buck. But I'm talking about this team, you know, low on cap, you know, looking at who can be that player. Now, right now, who could they get? There's a couple of players that they could try to get. You know, probably no way, we can say, but hey, just mention them out there. One is Italian Panarin. You're probably like, what? Yeah, you can put that one on there. You might trade him to Winnipeg, and he can probably bring him, that trade deadline asset they need to just push over the playoffs. It doesn't mean they will sign him. Maybe they will. They try. I'm sure they would try, but they can't. This would be the guy to bring him there. Another player is a little bit less. You don't have to give up so much. Is Wayne Simmons from the Philadelphia Flyers. Is that another guy that can really bring him next year to the team? I'm just thinking of players that could there's gonna be end of the year contracts. I'm just thinking of those end of the year contracts. Could Simmons be that guy? He could. Looking at those guys, huge. Looking at another one, you probably say no way. I'm sure, but let's just put it out there. Al Carlson. Do they need that defenseman with Bufflin, Kulikov, and Trouba, and Tucker Pullman and Joe Morrow and all those guys? Can I use them? Yes, they could. All these guys might be like, well, how do they do it? I have one more thing to tell you. Let's talk about the defensive pair, and then we finish the video. Oh, I have one more thing about goalies also. Let's talk about Dustin Bufflin and Tyler Myers. Alright? Let's talk about Dustin Bufflin too. Alright, this is the defenseman pair, the number one defense pair. That's the number one defense pair, okay? Tyler Myers and Dustin Bufflin. Could that defensive pair bring you to the Stanley Cup? Cup? I'm going to say yes, because this coming year, yes. I don't know if Tyler Myers is going to stay, but if he is, I'm going to say still yes. But this year, yes. With that defensive pair right there, I'm going to say yes. Also get goaltender Kyle Hellebuyck. I just talked about it in the beginning of the video, but I'll have to kind of go back to him and talk about him. Alright, Kyle Hellebuyck. Looking at him, can he perform like he did last year in his great miracle run to the conference final and having a great year of, being horrible the other years and coming in with 236 goals against average? Can he do that again? Is he able to? Look at the playoffs. Look at the playoffs for him. A 236 also. So, can he do it? That's my question. Can he do it? And, if he can, great, because they really do need him. And Hellebuyck, remember, he controls the game. He controls how many goals in. He controls all of that. So it's all up to him. But defense will help him out. And do I think this team can win the Stanley Cup? Sure. This team has it all. Just looking at the team with Myers, Bufflin, Scheifele, Kyle Connell, Ehlers, Line. They're all going to get better. Line is getting better. This is only his second year. Imagine a third year coming in. He can win the Maurice Richard trophy next year. Looking at Kyle Connell, he's going to get way better. Ehlers going to get, oh my goodness, better. A guy I did not talk about that is going to be really good is Josh Morrissey. So I didn't talk about him. This guy is another guy who can bring you to the Stanley Cup, I feel like. He's that young defenseman. He's only going to get better also. A lot of young players that's going to get even better. And Josh Morrissey will maybe take Tyler Myers' spot if he does not sign. So thank you for watching this NHL Hockey News Report. I talked a lot about this, but it's such an interesting topic. I talked, will the Jets win the Stanley Cup. Is that possible? Let me know in the comments below. Like the video, ding, hit the bell, and share and comment. Let me know what you think, and also, do everything, alright? So, NHL Hockey News Report. See you later. Bye.